Hey guys, I'm Jake. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Okay, so my very first video on this channel, I did what it's like working at Starbucks, and it low-key blew up. I got like 13,000 views.
So I did that.
But anyways, I got a lot of comments on that video and I got a lot of questions about things that I didn't answer. So I really wanted to make a video answering those questions and replying to the comments. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. Okay, so this first question is probably like the most common question I get about Starbucks. It says, how long did it take you to know how to make the drinks? For me personally, I like to push myself to memorize things as fast as I could. I just felt super overwhelmed with all the drinks that I needed to learn. So I tried to memorize them as fast as I could. But the thing is, you don't start making drinks until maybe 3 weeks in, because you're learning all the other things first and then you go into making drinks. So honestly, it took me about 2 months to be confident in making drinks and know how to make all of them. So yeah, I feel like it took me around 2 months to memorize every drink and to be confident in making drinks. Okay, so this next question is also a really popular one. It says, is there a cheat sheet if you need to look up how to make a certain drink? So there is not a cheat sheet on how to make drinks. However, at my store, we have a fridge where you make the frappuccinos, and on the fridge there's a sticker and it has the steps on how to make the frappuccinos, and it says how many pumps you need to put into each. So it doesn't tell you exactly how to make the drinks, but it has the steps to it. So that's the only cheat sheet there is. And then also when you're making a tea or a refresher, the cups that you make it in, it has the measurements on it. So it'll say tea to this line, the infusion to this line, which could be guava juice or peach juice, and then water to this line. So honestly, the teas and the refreshers are the easiest thing to make because it literally gives you the measurements to the drink. But to answer your question, no, there isn't. Okay, so this next question says, how do the tips work? Okay, so tips are based off how many hours you work a week. They're given out weekly and they're divided by each coworker. So the more hours you work that week, the more tips you get. Honestly, the tips aren't that good at my store. I honestly get around $10 to $20 a week, which isn't bad. I mean, I use it as lunch money or something, and also it's money that you didn't have, you know, it's just extra money. But yeah, it's based off how many hours you work, so the more hours you work, the more tips you'll get. I hope that made sense, but yeah, it's pretty simple. Okay, so this next question says, I'm 17 and thinking about applying. Do you think my age will lower the chances of getting hired? Okay, so honestly, I feel like this just depends on the store manager and if they want a younger person. But for the most part, no, I don't think it really matters. However, the only thing that might affect it is your hours and your availability. I remember I applied to Starbucks when I was in high school, and I was 18 at the time, but I was still in high school, and I applied and I didn't get it. I had the interview and everything, but I didn't get the job because they wanted a morning person, and obviously I couldn't work because I had school. So I didn't get the job because I was in high school. So I just feel it depends on your manager and the hours and what they need and stuff, if that makes sense. Okay, so this next one isn't a question, but I still want to read it. It says, I want to apply, but I'm scared of not being able to memorize the drinks. Okay, so this comment has 91 likes because literally everyone feels the same way. I was the exact same way. I was so scared to work at Starbucks because I was scared that I wasn't gonna be able to memorize the drinks. But honestly, it's so easy. Once you're working there for a while, and once you get the hang of it, it's honestly so easy. Literally every drink is made the same way. It's just the different ingredients that goes in it. So the different milk, the different syrups, the different whatever. But it all has the same sequence, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you know how to make one hot drink, then you pretty much know how to make every hot drink. If you know how to make one frappuccino, then you pretty much know how to make every frappuccino. And it's the same with the other drinks. But yeah, it's honestly so easy and it's fun also.
So yeah.
Okay, so this next comment says, I was sitting on the computer for 6 hours in one sitting. Bitch, I feel you on that. Literally, there's so much training on the computer, it's insane. I talked about it in my very first video, but you're on the computer training for like hours. They have like the whole training on the computer first, and then you have to do it like hands-on. So yeah, there's a lot of computer work and training. I just saw a guy like deadass just sprint across my yard.
I'm scared.
Okay, so this next comment, I'm actually really thankful that they like commented this, because I talked about it in my first video, but I didn't know what I was talking about. But Starbucks offers like a scholarship plan, and I had like no information on it, and I just mentioned it, but I didn't really talk about it because I didn't know anything about it. But this comment kind of like explained it a bit. They said the scholarship is basically the college achievement plan. They pay your online degree at Arizona State University. It's honestly my favorite benefit. So yeah, I guess it's linked to Arizona State and it's like online. One of my coworkers actually does online school through Starbucks at Arizona State. So yeah, that's a really good benefit if you want to go to college and you want to do online classes. You could go through Starbucks through Arizona State. So yeah, if you ever work at Starbucks, you should take advantage of that. I personally am not, because I don't know what I'm doing with my life yet, and I'm not going to school currently, and I have no idea what I want to do in life. But that's okay, because I'm still young and I still have time to figure shit out. So maybe I'll go one day. Okay, so this next comment: is it true that you guys get Prime for free or at a discounted price? That is not true. I wish it was, because I pay for Amazon Prime and that would save me a lot of money. Okay, so this next question: if you work at an airport or Target, Starbucks, do you still get the same benefits? Okay, so I'm not really sure what kind of benefits they get, but they do not get the same benefits that like regular stores do get. One of my coworkers, she used to work at an airport Starbucks, and she literally got like no benefits at all. The only like benefit that she got was like discount for like the airport, which is kind of lame because I mean no one's like taking flights like that often, you know. But yeah, they do not get the same benefits, which really sucks because I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of unfair. Okay, so this next comment came from my neck. It says, you get unlimited drinks during a shift. Actually, you don't. Just kidding. Okay, so honestly, this is kind of like iffy. I feel like it just depends on your store manager and if they're strict or not. But technically, at least what I know of, you only are supposed to get 3 free drinks a shift. However, my manager doesn't care and she lets us get whatever we want and like how many drinks we want. But I remember we asked her one time because we were confused on that, because we always heard that it was like 3 drinks a shift, and then some people heard that it's like unlimited. And she said that it is limited to 3 drinks a shift, but I mean no one really like goes by it. I mean everyone pretty much makes their own drinks and like gets whatever drinks they want. Someone said that is good shit to get. True. There's a lot of good benefits at Starbucks. I'm not going to talk about them because I already talked about it in my first video. So if you want to go watch that real quick and learn about the benefits, there is so many benefits at Starbucks and it's great. I saw one earlier about oh, this one. It always makes me laugh. It says, boy, if you don't cancel your Apple Music and save $10 a month. Also, you get free Headspace Premium, which is a meditation app, and I love it. Okay, so people always give me shit about this because I get free Spotify Premium through Starbucks, but I still pay for Apple Music. And the reason why is because I have so much music on my Apple Music, and I have so many playlists that I've created. I mean, I've had it for like years, and there's just so much music, and it's just like way too much music to like transfer over to Spotify. And then also Apple Music is just better in my opinion. So yeah. And then also the meditation app, I just found out about that benefit. We do get a free membership to Headspace, which is a meditation app. I love meditating. I feel like it's so good for you and like your mind and your body. And I just found out that we get it for free. I still haven't created an account because I'm too lazy, but I really need to because that's a really good benefit. and I just found out about that, and that's really cool. Okay, so this one says, I got the job at Starbucks and I'm very nervous to start, but also excited. Good luck to you. I'm pretty sure you already started. This was like 2 months ago. But I hope you're doing great, and I hope your first day went great, and I hope you're doing great. Okay, so the next question says, how did the phone interview go, and what kind of questions did they ask you? Okay, so the phone interview was actually so scary. I was not prepared for it at all. I remember I missed the call and I got a voicemail from the manager, and she was just like, hey, this is the manager at Starbucks. I got your application, just please give me a call back so we could discuss a few things or something like that. And so I called her back, like thinking she was gonna like schedule an interview, and then she just like interviewed me on the phone, and I was like,
What the fuck? Like, I was not prepared for this.
but she just asked like basic questions like, why do you want to work at Starbucks? Like, how did you hear about this job? She also asked like some scenario questions. So like, if a customer is like yelling at you, like what would be your next step? And just like stuff like that. And then after that, she scheduled me for like an in-person interview. Okay, so I feel like I pretty much got everything. A lot of questions are the same, but I'm gonna end this interview. But I'm gonna end this video because I have to go to work in like 2 hours. So I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I answered your guys' questions good, and I hope they made sense, and I hope I got everything that you guys were like wanting to know. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment anything you want. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are washing your hands. I hope you guys are staying inside, and I hope everything's just going great for you guys through all this pandemic shit. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, and thank you for watching.